The ground shouldn't swallow a child's dreams so soon. That's the jagged thought piercing me as they lower my 7-year-old daughter, Mia, into the earth. Her tiny casket, adorned with her favorite star stickers, mocks the vastness of the life she should have had. My fingers twitch, clutching my navy scarf, as a bitter November wind stings my eyes. Tears stream unchecked, pooling in the hollows of my grief. The cemetery worker's gaze seeks my approval to proceed, but how do I consent to this finality? 9 months ago, doctors unmasked the beast ravaging Mia's vitality, a rare autoimmune disorder. She met the news with a spark in her hazel eyes, asking, "Can I still draw my comics?" Her courage outshone mine through endless hospital stays, her sketchpad never far from her frail hands. Even when fevers left her trembling, she'd whisper, "I'm fine, Mommy.
Keep smiling."
Now, I stand alone at her grave, abandoned by my family, my parents, my cousin Leo, my childhood friend Tara. They're at Leo's gallery opening, toasting his art while I mourn my daughter. My phone vibrates, a cruel instinct urging me to look. Leo's ex-post glares back, him with a wine glass, my parents glowing with pride, time-stamped 10 minutes ago. The betrayal burns. Only Mrs. Clara, my retired librarian neighbor, stands by me, her gentle hand on my elbow. She'd read Mia bedtime stories during chemo nights, giving me moments to collapse or pray. They didn't show, I murmur. Clara's nod is fierce. "Mia knew you were her everything, Elise." Later, at home, a text from my mother lights up my screen. "Bring Mia's fund documents tomorrow."
Urgent.
My heart lurches. Mia's father, David, had created a $950,000 art scholarship fund for her before his overseas job. "You'll carry her vision, Elise," he'd said. "Now my family wants it?" I reply, "I buried my daughter today. Not tonight." Her response is swift. "Don't be difficult, Elise. This is for all of us." The word "us" is a blade. They didn't even farewell Mia. Morning brings me to my parents' modern loft, my stomach churning. Tara's blue Prius is parked outside. Inside, Leo lounges at a glass table, papers fanned out like a war map. My father gestures to a seat. "Sign these, Elise. Leo will oversee the fund." My mother adds, "You're too fragile for this responsibility." Tara stares at her shoes. Among the documents, I glimpse a prospectus. Leo's art studio expansion, a European vacation, my parents' car loan. A legal note, dated 10 months back when Mia first fell ill, reveals their plan. "You schemed for her money while she suffered," I say, voice cracking. Leo smirks. "You're not thinking straight, Elise. We're saving you." I leave, gripping the papers, my resolve crystallizing. Clara texts, "I'm with you." David's sister, Rachel, calls, heartbroken she missed the funeral due to a storm-delayed flight. "We'll fight for Mia's fund," she vows. I dial David's attorney, Laura Bennett. "It's about Mia's scholarship fund," I tell her assistant, my voice firm. Laura's office is sleek, all glass and steel. She scans the fund documents, her jaw tight. "David locked this down. You're the sole beneficiary and they can't touch it." She shows me email logs. My family probed fund details months ago. "It's about the money, not you," she says. I share my mother's texts, Leo's posts. "We'll expose their motives," Laura promises. "Confront them publicly. Stay sharp." In a crowded diner, I face my family, a dossier of proof before me. Leo grabs for it. "You signed?" I shake my head. Why skip Mia's funeral? My father sighs. Leo's opening was booked months ago. I reveal Leo's ex-posts, time-stamped during Mia's burial. "You celebrated while I grieved." Diners glance over. Leo snaps, "You're too weak for that money." I produce the fund's terms, immutable without my approval. Laura Bennett confirmed it. "You're cut off." My mother's eyes narrow. "We'll file for conservatorship." "You're unraveling." At home, Clara helps me gather evidence. Clinic logs of every visit I made, Mia's. Art therapist's letter praising my dedication. Rachel's affidavit on David's intent. Laura warns, "They'll say you're unstable." Clara's diaries catalog my vigilance. Every sleepless night sketching with Mia, every research treatment. They can't bury the truth, Clara says. A deputy serves their conservatorship petition the next day, claiming I'm unfit. Laura counters with evidence of Leo's illegal access to Mia's health records. At the hearing, their lawyer paints me as erratic, citing moments I wept in the hospital. My father performs sorrow. We're protecting her. Laura unveils my meticulous care records, Leo's posts, the record breach. Clara testifies. Elise was Mia's rock. Rachel confirms David's wishes. The judge's voice is steel. Petition denied. I'm ordering a perjury probe and a restraining order. My family's mask shatter. 7 months later, the Mia Harper Art Fund fuels pediatric art therapy and family aid. I stand in the hospital's new art room, walls vibrant with Mia's comic-style murals. A young therapist, funded by our scholarship, thanks me. Mia's vision heals kids. I touch my bracelet with her star charm, smiling. At her grave, I place her sketchbook. Your art lives, sweetheart. Betrayal shattered me, but defending Mia forged me anew, surrounded by Clara, Rachel, and a community who chose me when Ken didn't.